Hi, friends. Welcome, welcome. It's Mahjong Monday. Let's frickin' let me check my quests and make sure I don't have any that are choose this one. It's frickin' Mahjong Monday. I caught a little bit of the Mahjong Soul 7th anniversary stream the other day. It was fun. I mean, I'll admit I was mainly there for the giveaways, but it was cool. They had some cute art. Alright, 323. Not looking good for little old me. Dora is 9, so we're north. 2, 4, pair 5, 7, 8, 7, 9, 3 east, green, red. And we cut these here. But they did say there's gonna be Twitch drops. And I checked the duration, and it's not next Monday falls in it. So next Monday I'll have drops on, and you can get some Mahjong Soul loot or whatever. But welcome, welcome. Ugh. But it was cool to see they had a section where it was like a bunch of folks who have played Mahjong Soul going like happy 7th anniversary or whatever, and it was cool to see like they had like the DC Ricci club, and like they had a bunch of Ricci clubs from all over the country, which is just really cool to see. Because it's like it's just cool to see how many people are playing Mahjong. I think it's neat. But I've been trying to crunch through my VOD backlog. In the meantime, I've got the raid VODs up to date. And I'm gonna work on getting. I think it's just last Mahjong Monday. I haven't gotten edited yet, so I'll get that cut and then posted. Probably today, and then get this one up tomorrow. But I'm just thankful for a week where, knock on wood, there's not been an animal incident. We're incident-free this week. That's risky, but... Pardon me. Forgot to get my phone mounted and stuff. See, now I'm gonna have an incident here. Because I said something. It's not as bad as the incident I had on Amatsuki the other day. That was something. I ended a match of Sichuan with... Well, I pulled back from it. Only like minus 64,000. I was at minus 117,000 for a bit. Because the thing about Sumo in Sichuan is that it's multiplicative. You take the value of your hand in points from every other player. So it stacks very quickly. And Sumo, of course, is itself an increase to your score. So that was quite nasty. I was not a huge fan of that situation. They had some of the stats, though, of, like, what people have... I need to ditch this 8. What people had been up to. And some people are playing way too much Mahjong. It was like, there was like, this is the person who played the most matches in 2025. And the number of matches was like 21 a day or something. Like it was an absurd number of matches. It was like 14,000 matches or something. I don't remember the exact number, but it was a lot. It's like, I like this game, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright, East 3. I think we really just gotta hope for an East 4 sweep here. We're not doing great. Okay, an Akka in hand is nice. This one sucks. That's probably what we cut next. White is Dora. Red is dead. I still have to look at the wins in the center to know the order of the wins. I don't know if I'll ever get it down. I've seen somebody talk on Blue Sky about how, like, they find, like, Mahjong Soul ranked very intimidating, despite the fact that they, like, have played in IRL tournaments. And that's baffling to me. We cut these. I think that's the correct play. So we just need something for the 2-3 and something for the 4-5. Got pair 7-8-9 already. And we have an extra Dora, which I enjoy. We'll cut this too. I just wanted to get the 9s out of my hand. The 9 mon. Yeah, there we go. That's a good Pinfu. Pinfu Dora 2. Potential for quite a few Ura. We get a Tsumo. Does that count as Ipatsu? Because it's... Yeah, that should count as Ipatsu, right? Because it's the one... Yeah, okay. No Ura, unfortunately, but we do make a good chunk of our change back. Enough to be in first, actually. Any points, if we score any points here, we win. Green is Dora, so I'll hold this for a second. Just because it would be nice to open. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9 I like. This 3 is a little lonely, this 2 is lonely, the green is lonely. We'll probably cut green next. Just because I don't want to hold it and then deal it in. Scores are a little tighter than I'd like. 2-3 is good. Deal it in anyway, but at least I don't deal in to a completed hand. Another 6. I think we cut the 3 here. Because we could upgrade this to an Ipeiko. We have a pair here, but I'd love to maybe get a pair of 8s so that I could use the double side of a 5-6. Because this 8-9 is not as useful. Let's do this. Worst case scenario, we can do with something with 6-7 and still use pair 5, just just ditch the 8. 4 is not good. Of note, I want to promote this. I'll be raiding into them after the stream today. Starting at 2. Some folks from VChunky, which is my VTuber network, that I'm a part of. I'm on staff for. There's the 7, of course. Are doing a little educational, informational stream benefiting Rain about sexual assault awareness and supporting resources of that sort. So I'll be raiding into them in an hour-ish. But you should check it out. It's cool. They're a bunch of cool folks. It's my friends Mizu, Poppy, and Chuo. And there's some cool people. South 1, here we come, baby. Okay, we got North is our state wind, so that's something. Well, not anymore. 5 Penis Dora. But yeah, there's some cool folks who've been doing some cool stuff and really, like, you know, carrying a lot of what VChunky's been doing. So I would highly recommend you stick around and check them out if that sounds interesting to you. And just in general, check out some folks on VChunky. They're very cool. We have a great Discord. If you're curious about VTubing or VTubers, we're just hanging out and streaming and advocating for cool, good stuff in society. Def would recommend. But that's my plug. That's the end of my plug. And on to my second plug is my Donathon, baby. I'm raising money for model costs because I've commissioned a new model. Which my very beleaguered artist is working on. So if you would like to help support model costs, because I've been streaming for 3 years. We're in year 4, baby. If you donate towards the milestones we're working on, we got some cool stuff in store. At 150, I'm gonna do that Ocarina of Time Master Quest run. At 300, we're gonna hit a multi-game archipelago, a solo archipelago. I believe I said 4 games. That's gonna be cool. Probably Stardew Valley is gonna be one of them. I'm really digging Stardew Valley AP. Maybe with some entrance randomizer, who knows? And then at 500, we're running through the whole catalog of TurboGrafx 16 games. And by the whole catalog, I mean all the ones that I own, which is some. But they're pretty cool. I should have ditched this, because then I could have called Pawn on the 7s, potentially. But if you like what I do and want to support me, go ahead and check it out. Check out the Ko-fi link that's pinned in the chat or below the stream. I would really appreciate it. I only get to do this cool shit that I love because of y'all. So I am truly grateful. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of Dora. At least I'm not dealer. So I think I still snag second here. But yeah. Also on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, I think is where Mahjong Soul is doing. I should have hit one more match. That's where Mahjong Soul is doing their giveaways. So if you want free shit, check those out. Get your freebies. I think Amatsuki is doing like a player survey that has a reward as well. But I know most people here are not Amatsuki players.
CPU は正常に稼働中。
222.
いつでも対戦可能。
Maybe we will get some rank points. Maybe. We'll see. Haka, I like. We have Adora here. And it's already part of the sequence, which is nice. Pair white. We open on white. White Dora too. It's pretty nice. Yeah, we ditched one of these. I probably should have just ditched the 9p and guess we picked up another 3. Or another 1. Okay, 4, 5. Open there. I think we cut 5, 7, and then we wait on 2, 3. And that way we keep the 5, 7, 9 options open. And we do pair 1. Another 4. Okay. That is a little worrying. We can do that. 7 is safe by Suji. Don't call Palm there. You could argue about calling Palm there, but then what do I do with the 5? I'm not just gonna deal into this shit. I think we just try and be safe, because I don't want to lose points here. At least I don't want to deal into either of these. This has gotten into very dangerous territory. I've dealt it right there. Incredible. A fine hand. A perfect hand to deal into. Riichi Tanyao is absolutely okay. Okay, we have a Dora here, but it's not great positionally. I think we ditch the dragon. We maybe ditch a 9. If we pick up a 6, having pair 9 could be nice. We could do 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 6, 7. I saved it. I didn't say the funny. Potentially Peiko on 7, 8, 9. I would love it if we could get the Ipeiko. 4 Peen instead of 7 Mon. Yeah. In the last hand. Or do you mean in this hand? 4 Peen, escape this to make it easier to keep the red 5. Yeah, it must have been last hand, because that's when I had the red 5. I'm not gonna lie, I've completely forgotten what my last hand looked like. Like, I had the pair 4, 5. Ditch the 4 Peen. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. I mean, Toy Toy would be stupid here. Like, it wouldn't be the dumbest thing I've done, but I've done a lot of dumb things, so... Oh my god! Punished! punished for denying the allure of Toy Toy. Okay, I got a 4-5, so I can ditch the 2. I need something for the 3 and something for the 5. Or rather, something for the 3 or something for the 5. Okay, 2-peen is a safe discard. We'll do that first. To buy us around. I have to discard this dragon. Like, it's not happening, but... Oh my god! I think we discard this, but don't call Reach. It's very risky. And I failed. Well, they did the Cheetoy. See, when I was like, oh man, I'm being set up for Cheetoy, not Toy Toy. And they got the Cheetoy, and it's the universe. It's the echoes of the universe are trying to punish me for my lack of hubris. This is a disaster nightmare. Oh my goodness. We're having a time. This sure is a. Oh, I should have kept that. That would have been a nice boost. Just held it for a second at least. My goodness. We are plummeting into the abyss. This is what I get for my success last hand. Or last match. Okay. I like the 4-5-6. I'd love something for my friend the 4 over here. That's not quite it. Don't. Fucking hell. Come on, man. I was like, what am I gonna do? Just hold on to it? Oh my goodness. And now I got the pair south one hand early. Not that we're gonna get to south one, but... You know, in theory. Cut the 9. Got a sandwich here. Ditch the 2. Has my brain turned off? I'm like, I feel like I'm pulling at the, like, primer chain on the back of my brainstem, and it's just not going. What's happening to me? Okay. Score. We've got a sequence involving Nodora. Probably cut the 6-8. Well. Because we have double-sided pair, double-sided pair, double-sided pair, regular pair, and sequence. So I think the 6-8 is our least valuable. Yeah, now we got 3-4-5, and we have an Akka. That's good. If we can get... Okay. We have Richi, Tanyo... Or sorry, Richi, Pinfu, Dora 2, potential
ミ
Tanyao.
スでしたか。
If we can get someone to call Khan, and we've got a Toy Toy Maniac over here with Kamicha. All right, no Khan, no Tanyao.
リーチ、ピンフ、ドラ、ドラ。
No Aura. That is unfortunate. We'll lose slightly less rank, but
天下無
still lose 67. Oh my god, now the game is mocking me. No. Don't show me the funny number. But we had a chance for some extra Aura. We had a chance for Tanya. I think that could have been a higher value hand than it ended up being. So I think it was a good play to go in on that instead of trying to beef it up. Although we did have to pass on an extra Dora.
CPU は正常に稼働
2,
中。
3, 2.
い
Okay.
つでも対戦可能。
We'll ditch West because you're the expert 3 player. So we'll start with your South and then White, I think. White's already got one on the board. Just the other wins aren't really doing much for me, so got those first. And then this 1 and 9 are not super helpful. There's an East on the board, so we'll cut East and then 1. We have 4 pair, but Dealer Toy Toy is seldom. Well, we have 3 pair and a triple now. Dealer Toy Toy is seldom the solution. But if we get like a few concealed ones, maybe angle for like 3 concealed triples. I think we're doing it. I think it's happening, unfortunately. 4, 6, 8. Well, we're not getting 3 concealed triples. We cut the 4, then the 6. Because we want external tiles, if we can. They're less useful to others, so more likely to be dealt into us. I'd love to maybe get a couple cons off and see if we can get some
ミスでしたか。
Dora in this hand. Oh, I could have held the green and ditched the 6. That probably would have been smarter. I didn't realize there was no green on the table already. Alright, 18 to so. What are the tiles we're looking out for? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What are we doing? What's the goal here? Oof. Rough. $18 to so. Yeah, I think I hadn't, like, fully gotten it in my head that I was gonna truly go for Toy Toy, and so I half-assed it. And that's the problem, is when I half-ass stuff, I feel like I'm sunk cost on something that I'm not doing.
忍法リーチの術。
Okay, full pawn. Now, which of these is safest? I would say maybe the 8. Discarded... Well, they've discarded 1 and 3. I was like, well, they've discarded adjacent to this, but if they discarded both sides, then that's... And they've discarded only one side of this, so that could be more dangerous. I have the 4s. You're so right. Okay, Con. No more Dora for me. I discarded 2 and 4. And they've... Yeah, no. I got it flipped in my brain. Oh my god. I should have just discarded the 2. Because I knew the 2 was safe. Alright. We're north. Doria's 60, 2789, 167, 349. East way red. We'll kill red. Got some potential for the Dora here. East next and then the 1 here probably. Hold the white. 2-4 is nice. Well, it's something. I don't know if I'd say it's nice, but it's something. How's my audio levels, by the way? I know the other day I was kind of quiet compared to other stuff. So I tried to tweak some things. I'm also just generally speaking louder. Okay. I think we cut the 7-9 here. We don't need both 8s here, but just in case we pick up another 7, I'm gonna hold it. Or a 6. That's tight. But yeah, hopefully my volume is a better level. Although unfortunately I have no control over the ads just blaring loudly. You have to turn me up still? Damn. I'll have to take another look at it then. I think we cut the 9. And we try and get something for these two. We have pair 8. 2, 3, 4. I think we just stick with the pair 8. We're good there. Because that's the thing is, like, there's at least in the States, there is a law about how loud advertisements can be, but the punishment is a fine. Yeah, I do definitely, I will mutter. I want to move my microphone closer to me, but I physically can't until I get a mic arm. But there's a law in the States that says, like, you know, you can't be this much different from the, you know, volume balancing of the content that you are next to, basically. But the punishment is a fine, and the fine is not more than, like, they just build it into advertising costs, is paying that fine, so that they can scream at you. Which just really sucks. So I don't know if that extends to Twitch, but I assume Amazon is an American company. So I assume they are bound to follow that law. I would love to get triple West. Or even just pair West would be fun. But yeah, I'm trying to make more of a conscious effort to speak directly into the microphone. And cut my muttering. Pair West. Now I just need a safe discard. Okay, green is safe. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Green is safe. I'm going with the guarantee. Oh, I think I remember that Tom Scott video. Actually, shortly before streaming today, I was watching his newest, because he's got the he's back now doing his Every County in England series. This one? So I just watched his most recent one before stream today. It's really fun. I'm so glad he's making videos. It's so nice. I missed Tom Scott. Right when the world needed him most, he returned. I think we got the one. I really just don't want to deal in here. 7 is safe. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah, that was really cool. It did slightly get my claustrophobia going. Okay. Well, nothing we could have done about that. At least we didn't directly deal in. East 3 repeat. But it, especially when they were talking about how they used to set fires down there. Like actual fires for training, and I was like, oh god, no. And the, was it the hopper? With the stone that they could, like, drop on you. That really was like, ugh. I don't know, I also, a while ago when he did his, like, cave diving video, also, like, really got me. Yeah, I half-assed it again. I should have... I got lucky. But I think I should have fully bailed instead of trying to push still. It ended up not mattering. Oh, I feel a sneeze creeping up on me, and I'm not about it. I don't want that. I don't want to sneeze. Well, yeah, I mean, yes. But I suppose what I meant to say is I didn't end up suffering for it. Oh, this is a really bad wait. But I am going to do it. I'm not going to call Reach. Yeah, I can upgrade to Shanpon if I draw 2 Keen or 8-9 Mon. It's like, I don't want to lock in with a Reach here. Break Tenpai and return to 1 Shanten fishing for better Tenpai. Yeah. Also, welcome later, Red. Thank you for the follow. I'm on my brain. 3 Mon. 3 Mon would be very tasty. I'm just, oh. Yes, if you are interested in me being bad at Mahjong and being gay as hell, you've come to the right place. One on! That's the city, baby. Alas, can we pull it out from our ass? I mean, we've been handed a miracle on a platter, kind of. So I think we can do something here. Do I commit and go for full outside hand? I think I commit because I need the points. And I fucked myself by discarding the 2 instead of the 5. Because I could have had bait for 1, 2, 3. We ditched the 4. If we draw another 2, the 3 could be useful. I think I'm too far from it now. I think you're right. I ditched the north as well, which I could have kept. 7? That could be 7, 8, 9. We ditched the 3. We're fucked on 1, 2, 3 mod. We're fucked on that. That's not happening. But 5, 7, 9, if we pick up an 8, we ditch the 5. And then we figure out something with this 3, 4. Maybe even ditch it completely. We have a scenario here. We're gonna have to open anyway. We take this. We find literally anything to discard. I'm pushing. I don't fucking care if that's risky. I'm committed. This is the problem. I've been fucking around too much and trying to play high-level big brain shit, and I can't do that. I should have ditched the 3. I can't do that because then I keep waffling and I have to commit. So I'm committing. This is me committing. I've decided that a commitment is happening now. And I'm getting a half outside hand with East and Red and Dora 1. That's where we're at. I don't want to discard the green. I feel like that's a deal-in. And no, the 1 was the deal-in. Go. Alright, I think we got one more. Let's run it back. One more again. We got a second, a fourth, a fourth. Let's see if we can get that first. Get that first, baby. Okay. Let's do it. How long have I been playing? Probably a year? Has it been more than a year? I think it's been about a year. Because I picked it up because I was playing Final Fantasy, and I saw Final Fantasy Dome and Mahjong in the Gold Saucer and went, I need to ditch the South and the West. And I went, I want those achievements. And then I started playing on Mahjong Soul, after learning from YouTube tutorials, and then I forgot to go back and play Final Fantasy XIV for the achievements. So
ミスでしたか。
yes, I was a 14 player first, and now I'm primarily a Mahjong player, honestly. But Zyluke's still in chat, and I will raid. Zyluke will fill in our static from time to time. I have one of the 3 achievements. I just want the second one so I can get the Framer's Kit. The Framer's Kit is what I want most of all. I really should have grinded it out during the thing, because there was the Mogtome event where all the noobs were playing 1 match apiece. So I should have sat down and grinded out some of them for rank points. Because I'm not good enough to play the people who regularly play on 14. They're too strong for me. Or we ditch the 9, because we got a 6-8 here, and then we find a pair. Or if we pick up a 7, then we can get them for a 5, we have pair 6. That's a pair. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about Mahjong, is that it feels like a very buildable skill. As opposed to things like I've tried chess. I played chess as a teenager and then as an adult. And I feel like I never got better at chess, because I was just constantly like losing. I think there is enough luck involved in Mahjong that you can win even if you're like a lower skill level than your opponents. Which, for me specifically, helps me have some positive reinforcement while seeing the things I can improve. I'd love to not drop back down to Adept again, is my current rank goal. I'd love to keep Expert. Maybe Expert 2? Expert 2 could be cool. But yeah, my main goal right now is to not go back to Adept 3. Saint 2, holy hell. I watched the Mahjong Soul anniversary stream the other day, and they showed the like proportions of who's in what rank. And it's wild, because it's like 85% are Adept or higher. And then like, what is it? 25 is Expert. Yeah, and it gets up, and then the like, whatever the highest one is like 0.25% or something. Okay. So, here's the thing. I am a simple woman. And this is not I'm going into this knowing this is not a smart decision. I just like to clarify. I'm gonna make some bad, unadvisable plays here. I just am a sucker for Chitoi. I didn't deal in, so I basically was a genius. Chitoi was my first non-standard Yaku, and I'll never forget it. Pair East. Pair East. I'd love to play IRL someday. I would be terrified of it, but I'd love to do it. Got the 1 next. Potential Ipeiko on 567. But I mean, we're probably opening on East anyway. Well, there's only one left to draw. Doesn't matter. Get something here, pair 5, 5, 6, and then these two numbers that I refuse to say aloud now. IRL seems really cool though. It's one of those like inside jokes are great. Love to be a part of one someday scenarios. Gotta grind the scoring table because if you underscore your hand, other people aren't required to correct you. You just get shorted. Oh no! Oh no! I'd be so bad at that. Oh no! Probably better to hold the 8 and ditch the 6. Right? Because the 9 is on the table. Yeah, I rely so hard on the tooltips and being able to like hover check tiles and stuff. I'd be humbled, IRL. I would be absolutely humbled. We chi this. We ditch the 6. 7 tile wait. Fuck me. Cool. I don't know why. Fuck it, we're going for Toy Toy early, baby. We're doing it. I should have ditched this 8 because the 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you figure out the logic behind Fu, you can do tons of scores on the fly. I still don't understand Fu. For some reason, Automod was like behind Fu. That's a prohibited word. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I could do half flush, I guess, but like, what's the fucking point? I have a pair here. I don't wanna disintegrate my pair. I love pears. My favorite fruit. I can't score my... It's not I can't score my hand, it's I can't change the Honda food values and extra points. Oh! Okay. Food to FU. That makes more sense. The scoring in my head is very rudimentary. And by rudimentary, I mean not accurate. Because I just see it as like an exponential curve. Which it's not. But you can like poorly approximate it. Well, I guess my hand doesn't matter. Let's multiply by Han. Okay, we've got 2 Dora. 3 pair total. A lot of garbage. Well, hold on. Where's this going? That could be something. Now we're cooking. I mean, the rest of the hand's not good. But now we're doing something. This is maybe a hand. Do we open? I don't think we do. Because I don't want to go for Toy strictly. I'd love to improve these. Like, I'd love to get something so that I don't have this many pairs. What are we doing? What are we doing? We don't call pawn there. 4-5 is good. I think we cut the north. Okay. So this pair 2 has got to go. Or the pair west. Probably pair west is safer. And it's of lower utility to us anyway because the 2, if we pick up a 3 or something, pair 2 now becomes usable. We are 1 away from bad Tenpai. Now we're 1 away from good Tenpai. Or garbage Tenpai. But hopefully good Tenpai. 2 peen. I'm struggling with defense. I'm struggling to get a handle on how defense works. Like, obviously, if somebody's discarded a tile, it's safe against that opponent. And I understand Suji. But, like, beyond... I gotta get back and, like, really knuckle down and read Ricci Book 1. Because I keep bouncing off it. I gotta read Ricci Book 1. Oh, go ahead. By all means, please share some strats. This is an open book stream. I mean, we're close to Tenpai. So I probably open if I think I can get on Tenpai. Yeah, the no backseating tag is for my other streams. I just don't change them regularly. But I appreciate you checking in. I really, really do. So safe tiles, Suji, and 1 chance are. We chi this. We ditch this, so we're on Tenpai. We immediately deal in. Oh no, the ad break happened! Oh no! Fuck! Oh no! Oh no! Curse my being locked in. So I'm aware of Suji. I know how Suji works. I'm gonna type this out so that, just this. Okay. Yeah, I know how Suji works. Depends what you mean by safe tile or 1 chance. Because I might not, honestly. Okay, we open that. We're cruising. I'm going to get a bruising. Okay, no con for extra Dora there. We've done it. I've gotten some points. And I'm still in fourth. Okay. Anytime the player defend. Okay, yes. Okay, I am I know that safe tile. Let me know when you're back from the ad zone. I think it's about to end. At least on my timer. Welcome back from the ads. I'm very sorry. I wasn't paying attention. But I know this definition of safe tile. The fucking... The ads are wild, because they'll just give you the most random shit. I get weird shit now too, though, because I've been using VPN. So they'll give me shit for completely different areas. Which makes sense, because I'm pretending like my computer's in a different area. But yeah, so of the terms you've mentioned, one chance is the one I'm not. I'm not familiar with. Concept of one chance. Usually we make two-sided weights. Something similar to 2-3. Needs 1-4 to win. Right. Hell yeah. Basic ass hand. But if everybody calls reach, then I could get even more reach bets collected. And maybe like 4 people call con. Hell yeah. Fourth place, baby. See the 3 discarded 3 times in total or held by you. The chance is lower that she doesn't have 1-4. Right, okay. I understand this, like, instinctually, but not like, logically. Like, I have not talked about the logic of this, but, like, if I have a bunch of a tile, it is less likely that... Oh... So if you see, hold on, let me reread what you've said, because I need to internalize this and put it in my brain. So something like 2-3. It needs a 1-4 to win. Right. So if I have all the 3s, if I have a bunch of 3s, it's very unlikely for someone to be waiting on a 1-4 because they would need a 2-3. And I have a lot of the 3s, so the odds that they have a 3 is low. If I can account for all of the locations of all the 3s, then I know that 1-4 are safe. Or are more likely to be safe. They're not 100% safe because they could be a pair waiting on a third, but that is unlikely because it would be lower value. Okay. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. We're intuiting. Yeah, can deal into middle or pair. Okay. Okay, alright. We're learning. We're putting knowledge in my brain. Okay. I feel stronger mentally. But I also feel very stupid. 4, 6 waits on 5. So 4 and 6 are all visible. They can't be waiting on the 5 as a middle weight. Okay. It's more math, which I like. I'm good at math. Kind of. Okay, I'm gonna let's run one more match. I'm gonna try and incorporate this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a brain blast test. We're gonna try and incorporate this. This one chance situation. If your hand is not Tenpai or a good shape one away from Tenpai, just fucking fold. That's gonna be harder for me. I am a point-grubbing little creature. As much as I like to pretend I play logically. Okay, alright, this is the litmus test. We're doing it. That's regrettable. We're gonna put this into practice. But first we have to get to a scenario where I'm likely to be acting defensively. Cut the south next. Honestly, this is a fucking solid hand. I'd love to make use of the 7. Okay. Well, I like that. We're cutting the Dora. I used to play South games, when I was in, like, Bronze Room, and Silver Room. But as I started going up, I started really struggling. That, and sometimes on Mondays I can't stream for very long, so I'd like to get in more short games. But maybe I'll start playing some more South games on my like off days to try and build up the memory. I was gonna say muscle memory, but it's not. The mental memory. To enforce the habit. Okay, we're one away. Yeah, my memory. Exactly. An average game, you get to score twice. So most of the time, you'll be folding. Okay. Alright, now we're sort of mid-game. Let's see if we can't get some, Do we cut this just to improve the fight? I think we do. Because now a 6 or an 8 will fill this, and then we can wait on the 1-4. Okay. Got a hand opening. Focus. Put on my brain power. Ditch the 1. We're fine. I have 2 of the 3s. So 2-3 is unlikely. So 1 and 4 are more safe. in theory. If I had more of the 3s or could see some of the 3s, then we'd be in a different scenario. See, this is the problem. Reichi is my favorite button because it means I don't have to think about defense at all. Because I can't. Mordora? Please, 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 please. Show me a south. Show me a south on that board. I'll take. It's 1. That's 1. That's 1 Dora. I'll take it. Yeah, it's possible we hit draw here. It's possible we'd sumo. We can't? Yeah, it just occurred to me what you possibly would have meant. Another Dora! It's another Dora! Another Dora! Oh my god, this is crazy. No! Oh no! Oh no! You choose Yaku, you tell everyone that you wanted sumo. Okay. Oh, that's rough. I had such a good thing going. That's Mahjong. Oh, out of curiosity, because I am not in this club. Are either of you Sword Art Online enjoyers? Because there's the collab coming up. Creates a Yaku if you don't have one. Creates a Han, enables Oradora, makes people... Yeah, it's just so powerful. Yeah, I'm not either. I know about it vaguely from cultural osmosis, and that's it. But apparently people really like it. Sword Art Online, is that the one where the people get stuck in the video game? It's like a VR game or whatever. And then you get stuck in there and you have to live in the VR. That's all I know about. And it's like mega popular, apparently. Two, three, four is nice. I think we cut the wests. So we have the 4, 6, 8. We could potentially pair 5. But the 3, 5 just isn't quite strong enough. If I pick up a 4, I can always wait on the 1. Or on the 2, 5. Did I go away from Tenpai? This is the problem, is I see synergies and I'm like, oh, but this could be good. But I am making my hand weaker. I think it's also, I'm just on game like 4 today, and so my brain is turning off. Okay, how about this? That's forward, because now we're 1 away. So take that. Okay. Now this, because there's a 4 on the board. Ipeco 3, 4, 5 is not happening. I'm deciding. I'm making the executive decision. I could have ditched one of the 3s. Or one of the 5s. Ooh. I didn't go backwards that time, but I didn't go forwards. Because now I would have to wait to pawn. I could have done that, but it would have been what, Tanyao Aka 1? That's not great. Pity me with a 4-so draw? Maybe pity with a 4-so draw? That could be fun. Oh, I need to fold. I gotta fold. Never, we're so back. It's not the best way. But hold on, I'm gonna do my math in reverse. Okay? So we're waiting on a 5. If other people are seeing the defense, the possible pairs could be a funny number or a 3-4 peen. I don't see 3-4s on the board. There's only a 7 peen on the board. So unless somebody has a lot of those... Yeah, there's not a lot of peens who discard at all. So it's unlikely for someone to see that as a safe discard. And then shit like this happens. So, like, what am I to believe? Alright, let's start by ditching west. Dora's 5 peen, we got 1737, 124, pair 5, 6, 8, east white. Oh, you're right, I totally forgot. I was focusing on the new thing. I forgot to pay attention to the old thing I learned. Is I had the 8 peen Suji. Did I have the 2? And I had the 2 as well. So I had both Suji. Oh, you're so right. I was so focused on the new thing. That's one of the reasons why I want to learn defense, is because, like, I think, as I said it before, if I learn defense, I will be already ahead of many Gold Room participants. We cut east. We cut the 7, I think. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, pair 8. We just cut that so that we can maybe get something going with the Dora here. Okay, there's a reach, so we gotta start watching out.
No.
I didn't have to do shit. Alright, all last. Here we go. We got pair Dora. I like it. Also, Lady Red, thank you for saying that about the stream. I really appreciate it. I like making a little cozy space. God, that sounds awful. I would not want to have... Like, the turn timer already stresses me out. I don't want, like, a match timer that's just gonna go like, alright, sorry, everything's fucked. That said, I can imagine it does prevent some situations where you get into, like, South 4 or something. It's like, we can't keep doing this. Okay. What do I have that's least advantageous here? I think it's worth keeping We ditch the 8 now, because we have the 2-3. With pair 3 here, I'd really like to get something for this pair 3, because I want to keep both these Dora. But if we pick up another 3 so, then we're kind of in business. We can ditch the 5 because we have 2-3 here. So now we have 2 double-sideds. The 6-8, I think, is my least valuable shape right now. 6-8 mon. Because we got some double-sideds. And a couple pairs. Okay. Let's cut 6-8. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about sabotage plays yet. Okay. I'm cutting this because I'm thinking the 3-4. That may not have been the most optimal play, but that's my logic behind it. Because I really want this to be my pair. Although I'm kind of over-invested on this. I have way more tiles than I need there. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, we ditched the 6. Now we can ditch the 3 mon. And we next pick up something that improves the hand, and that'll get us on. We're 1 away. We're 1 away right now. Okay. Another 6 I don't particularly want. And if I pick up a 3, we lose Peen Fu, but then we'd still be on 10 pie. Perfect 1 Shanten. Is that when you have the double-sided weight with an extra one of them, so you could turn it into either a triple or a sequence? If I pick up the Sozu, then we're in fucking business. I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna have to discard one of these. Okay. We go for the better odds. And the Peen Fu. The extra Dora doesn't matter if we don't have Peen Fu. Alright. 2-5 mon. Wanna see it. Okay, so the perfect 1 Shanten is when I have 2 sets of double-sided pairs waiting to be filled. So no matter which one I fill, I have the double-sided pair. Okay. I apologize for some of my terminology. A lot of this is from YouTube tutorial. No! My hand! I had a plan! I had a plan! South what? No. Why did I ditch the West? I am that. Yeah. I most of what I learned to start was from Jozu Jules on YouTube. Because when I looked up how to play Mahjong for Final Fantasy, they were like, learn to play on Mahjong Soul, and when I looked up how to play Mahjong on Mahjong Soul, his channel popped up. 79. I enjoy. I think we cut the 1-2. So this could be something. We'll end up with a pair out of this and a sequence in some fashion. We got a sandwich here. That'll be nice, because if we pick up the 6, then we improve the 7. Wait. The fucking problem is that this game is all numbers, and so I'm trying really hard not to say 6, 7, because that's a meme now. But I can't, because it's everywhere. I think we cut one of the pairs? Is that... I think we cut the 2s. Because I don't want 2 pairs if I'm going for a tasty little pinfu. Okay. This is promising. We could maybe get another double-sided out of this and cut the 7-9. Rochi, there we go. Or is it Ch? I only know... I'm gonna be real, I only know the Chinese numbers for 1, 2, and 3. Because I'm on Xiaohongshu, and those are the only numbers that ever come up in videos, because it's people counting up or counting down. Okay. That's not the tile I wanted, but it is more valuable than the 7-9. Unless it's actually not, and I've gone away from Tenpai. I've gone backwards. Because I know Yi-er-san...
あらあら、積極的ね。私もなんだか熱くなってきちゃった。
Okay. Alright. I think my brain is gonna melt out of my ears. So I think I'm gonna call it for here. It looks like... I think they're having some tech diff. For the stream that I was gonna raid into. So I will just promote them. Definitely go check out and just follow the V-Chunky Twitch account if you're not already. They're cool folks. We're cool. I'm in it. We're cool folks. We're queer and everything. And we're promoting cool stuff. They're doing a charity stream promoting RAIN, which is a charity that helps survivors of sexual assault and violence. Go check that out. It's a cool stream. I think they were gonna get started 10-ish minutes ago, but I think they're having tech diffs. So just check it out. They're cool. V-Chunky is not gonna spam your going live notifs. We don't do a bunch of streams on the official channel. But I recommend checking it. Let me do a little shout out. I can shout out them. I've done it wrong. It did not work. Let me find it. I promised I would do this. There's an underscore that I forgot. That's why. Check out V-Chunky. It's a cool VTuber stream thing. I stream Mahjong every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern to 3, I do, what's it called? Rating. Final Fantasy rating, although that's Sans mic and model. That's just for recording purposes. And then after that, I'm gonna start back up my Shadow the Hedgehog streams. I'm doing all missions and all bosses, and it's hurting me. So if you want to watch me die in Shadow the Hedgehog and be very mad at an old game on my GameCube, check it out. Anyway, otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.